Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn, a love reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right, so we're going to get some romance angel for an overall energy. We have some tarot for some current and future energies. We have some clarifiers, and we will probably close up with an animal oracle. All right, so let's see what's going on for Capricorn and who needs to hear a message, what's going on in their love life. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And let's pull one more. Romantic feelings, all right? So it could be about you trying to decide what it is that you want to do in a relationship. If you want to go ahead and let those walls down and you want to communicate with that person and you want to show that person because you're having these romantic feelings about it, and it's about actually taking those actions. Just like you like to have somebody that follows through their words with actions, that I feel like maybe the cards are saying it's time for you to show that back, for you to do that, right? Gertrude's in a mood this morning. She's a little feisty. All right, so let's get some tarot. Let's see what's going on. We have for current energies. We have Nine of Pentacles. Love that. Ace of Swords. The Fool. The Nine of Cups. So for current energies, I feel like this relationship or this relationship that is coming in for you is very positive. It's a new start. It's different. I feel like you're looking at it different, right? I feel like this relationship helps you to get past things, that helps you to overcome those things that have gone on in the past. And maybe before you weren't like letting those walls down and showing that person, right? And doing those actual following through with those actions to show that person that you care about them, right? That you weren't really letting yourself be you, that you were still keeping walls up around you. But I feel like this person, this relationship that comes in for you, that you're feeling good. I mean, this doesn't get any better than this, right? The Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Fool, and the Nine of Cups. That this is a dream or a wish come true. This is a new start. This is a new feeling. This is a relationship that goes on a higher level. All right, for future energies, we have the Queen of Wands. She always has to be in those readings. With Capricorn, we have the Sun, we have the Seven of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups, and for overall energy, we have those Seven of Pentacles. So again, for future energy, this feels very positive. This is something that you're choosing you, that you feel is right, that you're feeling happy, that you're feeling energetic, that you're taking those actions, that this is the relationship I feel that you have been waiting for, right? That this is the one that you've been dreaming about and you've been wanting to have. But it's not only to put that energy on someone else. You have to put that energy on yourself too, where you take those actions, right? You express your love. You show that person. You let those walls down. So for overall energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and that's she's kind of looking back, right? She's looking back over those relationships, but I also feel like she's looking at what she put into those relationships, like what you put into those relationships. What did you not put in? Did you put walls up? Did you kind of bring energy from relationship to relationship to relationship? It was the same thing and you were having the same outcomes, and then you would walk away from those relationships and you'd get in a new relationship, but it was like a new relationship with the same problems from before. But I feel like for some reason, something's clicked within you, something's happened within you, and you realize, you're looking back and you're saying, you know what, I need to change things up. I need to change my patterns, those relationship patterns where we keep doing the same thing. It's like those karmic lessons where we keep doing the same thing until we can realize that, hey, I've got to change something up. Something's got to change. Something has to be different. Otherwise, I'm going to keep on this merry-go-round and keep repeating these same things, these same relationships. And I feel like it's like now you feel, I can move forward because I'm different. I'm feeling different. But I feel like this is something that's going to take some time, right? I feel like this is, for some of you, you may be further along in this process than others. For some people, it may be this process that you're just kind of like, it's clicking and you're like, yeah, you know what, that's right, that's true. You may be more at the beginning of this process, but this reading is beautiful. I mean, so many positive cards here, you know. And with this future energy, I feel like this Queen of Wands goes with express your love, saying go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel like it's that physical touch, like those actions, wands are actions, those actions that you are showing that person, that you are letting those walls down, that you are happy, that you are not holding back in this relationship, because this is a relationship that you feel very positive about, that makes you feel good. All right, so let's get some clarifiers. You don't want to miss out on a good relationship because you're bringing things in, those insecurities, and you're bringing those walls up from past relationships. I feel like sometimes people don't take enough time in between relationships to really work on themselves and to get those walls down so that they're not bringing those walls into the next relationship. And I feel like that's you here, right? That you've worked on those walls, that you're not bringing those walls into this relationship here. And for some of us, it may take longer than others to get those walls down, or to realize that, you know, you need to not bring those forward. And sometimes we think, hey, I've got my walls down, and then it's like, oh boy, I'm falling into that same pattern again. Here we go again. Look at this, Knight of Pentacles. This is my favorite card in this deck. I love bunnies. So there's a little bunny in the grass, and I just love how these green and gold colors are here, right? And I just feel like this card makes me happy, and it feels so positive. And it's, you know, Knight of Pentacles is that slow, steady progress that is positive, right? Like realizing those things, that you're moving ahead. Like I said, it may take some time, but it's like you're realizing things, and you're maturing, and you're being more aware of things, and you're looking at things from a different perspective, right? The Hangman, it's looking at things from a different perspective and seeing them from a different light, and realizing, okay, I'm not going to bring them in those walls into this relationship, right? I'm making that choice. Two of Wands can be a new relationship. It is a very positive one, but it's also making those choices. Am I going to bring those walls, or am I not going to bring those walls? Do I want to get off this merry-go-round of having those same relationship patterns, right? Or do I need to stay on it longer? Do I need to take some time to myself, right? Do I need to not be in a relationship and work on those things on myself first before I head into a new relationship? Because I want my next relationship to be a positive one, to be a good one, right? I don't want to be in a relationship just because I don't want to be alone. Like I have to face my fears, and I have to work on those things on myself, right? Ace of Swords, I love it. So we have Ace of Swords twice. So I feel like in the current energies, it's like realizing it and saying, okay, there's stuff that I have to work on. And then in the future energies, it's like, yes, like I've moved past it. I've moved beyond it. I've see those things. I'm ready for that new change. I'm ready to let those walls down. We have Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like that's that best friend relationship, right? That grounded, down to earth relationship. And realizing that there's going to be negatives and positives within the relationship, that you're going to have those arguments, you're going to have those disagreements, that those times are going to come. That person's going to frustrate you, that person's going to irritate you, you're going to irritate that person. But it's like knowing that, yes, like I have to make sure that I get through this, that I recognize that, okay, I'm not going to put walls up around me when this person irritates me, that I'm not going to do that, that I'm going to make sure that I work through that, that I talk about it, right? That I get past that, because I don't want to start building up walls again around me and end up in the same kind of relationship as before, where it's repeating that cycle. But it's being more aware of those things that you're doing, and that you don't follow those same relationship patterns, right? Thinking, right? King of Swords, thinking about those relationship patterns, right? Thinking about those things that you're doing. Sometimes we do things we don't even realize. That maybe we walk away or we give up on things or we start to build those walls when there's that frustrating time. But I feel like it's almost like analyzing your own behavior, right? Because that's what the King of Swords does, is analyze those things. But I feel like it's seeing clearly, right? Death card. Death card is letting go of what's holding you back, and it's about that transformation and that change. And I definitely feel that within this reading. This is a beautiful, positive relationship, either that you are in or that is headed your way. That is this Nine of Cups, because this is really standing out for me, and this Nine of Pentacles, right, on either end of this here, that wants to come in for you. But it's a different type of a relationship because you've worked on yourself. You're recognizing and realizing things. Strength card, being confident with yourself and choosing what is best for you, and being confident that, yes, I can let those walls down, that I can communicate, that I can talk about things with this person when things get in the rough times and there's irritation, and that, you know, that saying, don't go to bed angry. To work those things out before that festers and that builds. I feel like it's just, I'm excited. Like, it's a new way to look at this relationship. It's a new relationship that wants to come in for you, that is very connective, right? Because I'm looking at this romantic feelings, and it's these two people connecting, and the two people, look at this, two people connecting, two people connecting, two people connecting. I feel like this is just such a higher level of a relationship for you. And I love it, and it's amazing, and it's like, I feel like it's almost like you're like, finally, this has happened, right? This is finally happening for me. That it's not that I'm only putting it on that other person, but I'm also seeing what are those things that I'm doing, right? What are those things that I need to do within this relationship to change? What's my perspective? Looking at self, right? Not that I'm trying to just blame you, but I feel like a lot of times people don't look at their own actions. They're too busy putting it on other people. All right, so I'm feeling like a whispers of love to close this out. For some reason, that deck caught my eye. And this Nine of Cups is just really sticking out for me. I'm feeling happy and excited. It's a good energy. All right, so let's get this whispers of love. Look at this beautiful unicorn with the swan here and the lady here. I love these cards because it's almost like, I forget what those cards are called, but like the more that you look at it, the more things that you see within the card. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose, right? And that's beautiful, and that's perfect for this message, because it's like, what do you choose? What do you want? Again, limitless. You are limitless goes with that Nine of Cups. Dream big, right? Dream it all. You can do anything you choose. And choosing to have this relationship, which is absolutely beautiful and amazing, and, you know, having that connection with that person, letting go of the old and embracing this new. This is going to feel different. So it's like, I feel like it's taking things slow, right? Knight of Pentacles, taking things slow, because I feel like this is going to be different feelings, right? It's going to be a different path for you because you've gotten off that merry-go-round of those same relationship patterns. And this is going to be different, but it's going to be different and good and different and in a positive way, right? In a good way. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.